Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Achilles. It's a Tier 6 British turreted tank destroyer. It's located on the westbourne of Paris and it's under the command of D-Tronics UK of REBRN. Now the Achilles is armed with a 17-pounder gun, which clocks out here at 76.2mm, capable of 150 alpha, penetrating 143mm of armor with standard ammo. With the premium it goes up to 171. It's basically a Tiger Killer, but it's also an M10 with a British turret on it and a British gun. Well, it's a modified American turret and a British gun. Well, he's off to the TD spot on the corner here. Now, it's normally where I put a round in first shot if I'm on Arty on the enemy team on this game. So, yeah, he does need to be aware that he is taking a risk, that he could get shot at. But at the moment, he's spotting that Dell XPS PZ, the new Polish Tier 5 medium tank, and also a Cromwell who's making his way across, gets around into him. Cromwell's decided to, yes, retreat is on order. Lost sight of the guy. The DS wasn't looking this direction at the moment that he fired, so luckily he didn't get spotted. Oh, but rounds are coming in because you saw the ground kicked up just in front of him. And yeah, he suddenly realised, yeah, there is an Achilles opposite him on the same spot in the other, on the east side of the map. He should have pulled back after making his first shot and shot from behind the concrete walls here. That would have protected him. He could still shoot at the Cromwell, and the Cromwell's still there. You can see the trees being knocked down by him for protection. Yep, he's still down there somewhere. We just can't see him at the moment. Now, at this moment, D-Tronics is protecting the Arty, who are further up, and that Cromwell wants to get at them like a fox wanting to be in the henhouse. Yeah, it's all down to D-Tronics to try and save those Artys from the clutches of that Cromwell. There he is. And D-Tronics doesn't appear to be actually taking any shots at the guy. There he is now. I wonder what he was doing. He might have been streaming when this battle took place, and that might be why he wasn't responding. He was probably responding to somebody in chat rather than actually playing the game. Well, he's got a Stug 3G behind him, and unfortunately there's not room enough for more than one player on this corner, because if the Stug goes out to the open, yeah, he's more than likely going to get shot at. So probably better if he goes lower down, or if he goes around the corner and shoots at the enemy through the main streets or the main concourse. Actually, the Stug's moving off to the quite a distance away, so it looks like it's only going to be D-Tronics saving those Artys. We know there's at least two enemy tanks. Oh, the Cromwell's moved and the Striv killed him. He went around the corner. He was trying to come around the outside, which means now that there's only one enemy tank as far as we can see. The DSPZ, well, now he's been joined by a T-3485, and there he is. And again, D-Tronics is a bit slow on the uptake, and I suspect that he's rather dealing with what's in chat rather than actually in the game. And sometimes our concentration does lapse. Mine tends to stay directly on the target in front of me, and he's not penetrating that T-34 at the moment. Ah, that time he did. You might want to pull back though, because that Achilles on the opposite side might try to take a shot at him. The Bishop has decided to leave the area. I think he's finding it a bit too uncomfortable. Plus, of course, he's probably better off moving to a position where he can actually get shots on the enemy tanks in the south. And the only way for him to do that is to head south himself. He's a short-range Arty, but the M41 and the Hummel, they can both shoot at those enemy tanks from where they are in the field. And the DSPZ has also come all the way around. He's gone the other side, and that means there's only the Achilles as far as we can tell on that corner. DSPZ's just around the corner, and he did take out our Stripped M4257. There's a nice set of bushes here. And seeing as D-Tronics is in a turreted tank destroyer... Oh, there's the Achilles. He's in the open. Oh, it's actually the Stug's in the open. And there's the DSPZ. Reload lets him down there. And he takes a round from the Stug as well. He needs to pull back and fill that Stug full of holes. He's going to take another round from that Stug. But he blocks it. And luckily he gets the Stug with the next round. But he definitely needs to see to that DSPZ, who's only a one shot. And there you go. He's out the game, but there's an Achilles over here. In fact, he's the last enemy tank in the game. They've got 3 Arty. And we can see that where the Achilles is. And I think that he's going to go along the end of the street here and shoot him in the back. But the enemy Arty has something to think about. And, well, he must be within sight of D-Tronics, because he fired that one directly at him. I think he's at the end of the road as well, but we just can't see him. I think he's in those bushes over there. He's just trying to work out where, but this could be quite dangerous. I don't think he can see the SU-8 at the moment. But I think the SU-8 has a clue where D-Tronics is. And looks like the rest of the team are just turning up on the corner. They found the Achilles. He's gone. So now he's going to go for that SU-8, and after that he'll go after the other enemy, the M41 and the FIFI. The SU-8 should be amongst these bushes. There he is. Unfortunately, oh, he's only into the tracks. Go for another one. Yeah, gets that one in, but he needs to... Oh, the kill goes to somebody else. Goes to the VK3001H. Now we've got the M41. The first shot fails. Gets that one in. Go for... You should go for the RAM. And he gets it on the second shot. Okay, now he needs to get the last enemy. And the last enemy is already dead, the FIFI. So I'm afraid that's it. The game's over. And he was invited to platoon by a friendly tank with at least 4 kills. In fact, 5 kills, actually. But unfortunately, it was just too late to pick up the Brothers in Arms. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first-class tanker for D-Tronics in the Achilles. In fact, it's the first time he's had the first class tanker, because he's got the scrolls underneath, and you only get the scrolls when it's the first time. He got a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly in this one. A spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks that damaged him, and he also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He managed to get 5 exactly. And on top of all that, he got a patrol duty for being the only one spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were destroyed. And his win rate from that battle was 5,195. We look at team score, we can see that he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to the KB2, who offered him the platoon. He got a high caliber and 2,586 points of damage. But in fact, actually, he was killed by the SU-8, I believe, at the last moment. At least we'll check that. Yardbird was the person who killed him. He did get the high caliber, but Yardbird, well, there he is. Yes, he is the SU-8. So if D-Tronics had blind fired that SU-8 a little earlier, he might have actually been able to kill that guy before the KB2 got killed, and they could have platooned. But he got a high caliber out of it anyway. D-Tronics picked up 1,664 hit points of damage, but that was 3rd place behind the KB1 on the enemy team, who got 1,879, and he got a cool headed. When it came to kills, though, it was the KB2 who did the best with 5 kills. 4 kills went to D-Tronics. 3 kills went to the VK3001H, who picked up that Pascucci's. And when it came to base XP, it was the KB2 with 1,166. And D-Tronics got 1,026. And lastly, it was the M4A3 Easy 8, who got 706 hit points, experience points rather. He fired 20 rounds in that game, got 16 direct hits, 13 penetrations, damage of 1,664 hit points, of which 679 were at more than 300 meters. Received 5 hits from the enemy, 2 of which penetrated. Those are the ones, I believe, from the Stug, and 3 non-penetrations in that game, and 1 hit by way of splash damage as well from the enemy SU-8. He blocked damage of 270 hit points in total, spotted 7 enemies, damaged 6, killed 4, and did 1,211 hit points of spotting assistance. On a premium count, he earned 38,042 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables took away 12,029 credits. He received 1,539 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,078 experience points altogether. So a pretty good game. Got a spotter, got a patrol duty, got a first class, and a nice win 8 from the game. But I would say that really sometimes he wasn't really paying attention. I think that can be a bit of a problem for streamers. You see, they're looking at more than one screen. They've got a huge screen in case of D-Tronics, because he actually plays on a 60-inch TV as his main battle game monitor, but he also has another monitor open to monitor chat on the stream, and I think he was watching that at the moments that the enemy was spotted, and that's why he didn't get those shots off straight away the moment they were seen. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.